You can use the Sobobe clean rinse in several ways. And tonight I'm just going to use it from a standpoint of, and you can use a spray bottle and spray it in your hair. I'm just going to use it from a standpoint of my hair is dry, it's already clean. Um, there'll be other directions on how you can use it in a package. I don't want to give too much of that information, but you just kind of just spray it through there. You can, as you can see, my hair is like extra super frizzy right now, so um, I'm kind of wetting it pretty good. But I want to just get a look at that. And so, what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna just start combing it through, because one of the things that I think that I love about it the most is the fact that it's a detangler, and it detangles your hair. And so that way, while you're combing through your hair, you're not, and that's just a little comb that I use like on the edges or whatever. But while you're combing through your hair, or you can brush it, whatever works for you, and kind of just get it to the ends or wherever you want your curl pattern to start developing. And we came from a very dry state, so we may have to use more. The other good thing about the Sobobe cleaner is the fact that it's a concentrated solution. So you can actually use a thicker, as you figure that your hair needs a thicker um, solution, you just make it thicker, right? You leave it thicker. I mean, very rarely will you use it completely in this concentrated formula, because that'll be really a lot. But you can do that also. It's up to you, whichever you want to do and whatever works for your hair. So in my particular case, I like to have mine diluted, which means out that 8 ounce bottle that you get, you can probably get about these little containers that I have right here. You could probably get about several, maybe I'm saying probably as many as 10, maybe even, you know, a little more depending on whatever it is that you have or whatever. One of the main things is you want to make sure when you're starting this process that, as you can see, the formula looks like a little thick, watery. I mean, but it's really very, very thin. But as you can see, my hair is now starting. Let me go closer. I'll put it in the coffee. As you can see, my hair is starting to bring in the wave pattern. And you could say, oh, well, you have just naturally wavy hair. Well, you just saw it a second ago. Did it look naturally wavy to you? I mean, I have a wave pattern in my hair, which everybody does. We all have maybe a different chain of how our curls fall. I think they have them all set up as letters or something like that. But mine falls like this. And whenever I want it to be something thicker than this, or if I want my curls to be a little tighter, I would use a thicker formula or a thicker mixture, because you have the mixture right there for your hands. So then I just take a little, because I'm a ponytail wearing person these days. And this is really good right now because you can see the wave pattern everywhere. I've kind of pulled my size back. You can make it wetter. You can use your little gel to make your edges or the little curly things that everybody's wearing. I truly just pull my little sides down like this and kind of style it however I want it to go, so that when it's drying and it puffs up, like you just saw it a second ago, that it pretty much is it's in this direction that I want. Of course, it will puff out more. It'll puff out more depending on how much solution that you add to it. And the solution, of course, that'll be included in the package so that you'll see what you mix with your Sobobe concentrate, because it's just not kitchen water, okay? So we're not mixing it like that. We're mixing it in a different way, but I'm not ready to give you all of that information here. But the point is, look at what it does. It's just detangling everything out your hair. And I have, like, as you can see, probably 1 or 2 hair strands right there. I like this solution because I believe that it helps to promote hair growth. because the moisture in it. And while we're talking here, this will probably dry enough so that you can see. But if not, I'll come back. I'll have coffee and come back in a few minutes.